15 months.
Bro made a post about it. Literally what you're talking about. Meow. International Cat Federation bans Russian moggies from competition as breeders bare their claws at Putin. Russian and Belarusian athletes banned from the Winter Paralympics after U-turn. Damn, they even got the Moscow Mule the fuck out of here. American Mule. Vodka Rebellion bars, liquor stores in U.S., Canada saying no to Russia's famous export. Like, this shit's so fucking stupid, man. This is so fucking incredibly stupid.
Portugal Carolho.
I mean,
19 months feels strong now.
it's just like you're not doing anything, okay? You're not doing anything. You're not doing anything positive. You're not doing anything. The only thing you're doing is like legitimizing genuine, like, you're just fucking creating an environment where people just like fucking hate random Russian people. It's like post 9/11. It literally feels like fucking post 9/11 Islam. Like, what the fuck? Obviously not the same level of like government interference and government espionage and you know, destruction of civil liberties or anything against Russians in the same capacity, but the overall attitude,
remove some of the American propaganda the state has pounded.
The overall attitude towards like random Russians and shit like that is crazy. Oh, this is hilarious. The Ukrainian MP says on Fox News exactly what I've been fucking saying. Look at that.
She is a member of the Ukrainian parliament. She's here in Washington meeting with lawmakers and pushing for more sanctions. She also feels very strongly about a no-fly zone over Ukraine. Alexandra.
Like, all this other shit about Paralympics and whatever is inconsequential. The reality is that, like, they don't want to fucking increase gas and energy prices, which, by the way, of course, the inverse is like, I feel like if we increase the energy prices, they're going to be even more mad at Russia, or not Russia as the state or Vladimir Putin, but instead like literally just fucking random Russians. Okay. Anyway,
good to have you here. I noticed that when you heard those sirens in Trey's report, it was very emotional for you.
Did you see the Russians destroying iPads in response? Oh my God, this is like fucking Turkey, dude. This is a perfect demonstration of how Russians and American conservatives had the same exact mentality. More fallout from Apple's decision to stop selling its products in Russia. Here's our response to American sanctions. We don't fear you. We'll live without your pretty nice things. I mean, I've seen Turkish people do this exact same shit. Remember when they would like fucking, they've broken iPhones in the past, or they've lit up dollars in the past. Bro, the craziest part about it is that like the Slav can just fucking squat as a part of its haplogroup. You know what I mean? Like, no matter what age the Slav is, he can squat like a motherfucker. Look at this dude. Homie's got slippers on. Like, he's got no protection here. Okay. He could break something. The average Angloid, if the average Angloid tried to squat like this, no matter what age they're in, they would destroy. They would pull shit. They pull like 8 muscles. Okay. They probably blow their fucking back out. Homie is like 58 years old and he just boom, pops a squat like nothing.
Красивые штучки модные. Мы без них проживем. На, Арсений, добивай его. Вот, классно. Немножко даже порезался. Ну ничего, переживем.
Who is a reputable organization that I can donate for Ukraine support that will actually go to supporting Ukraine?
Russians are not Slavs. Only a smart of Russia was Slavic, especially the ex-Soviet countries. Most are just Asians. Please educate yourselves. Bro. Oh my God. I'm not going to get into this right now. Okay. Yeah. Homies will literally be like, dude, pull out the fucking genealogy lineup. What was it? In the USSR, they used to have that fact sheet of like who is different races within the USSR. You know what I'm talking about? The Russian is actually a Turk. The Russian does not have Slavic genes, which are superior, but instead has the genes of a Turk, which is inferior. This is why we call them orcs. What was this? Dolara burnunu silerek doları düşüren bu kahramanlar olmasa dış güçlere yenilmişti bu ülke. There it is. Blowing his fucking nose on the dollar. Oyunu boz. Yeah, fuck it. Let's just do phrenology, dude. Slavs don't even biologically speaking exist as a distinct group law. I mean, it's just, it's cultural, but... Oh, here, this is what I was talking about, yeah. Like, motherfuckers be like, hey, time to pull out the fucking fact sheet, dude. Let's look at the phrenology of the Russian man. Okay, let's bust out the calipers. Let's measure his skull. Okay, let's figure out if he is a different type of Russian. Okay, I love that the Jew is like the separate, which is also insane. Like there are many different ethnic groups within what you would put under the umbrella of Jew. So that's. I don't know what's going on there.
We're all gonna have a party when Derby County die.
You have too much hair to be Turkmen, shave it. Yeah.
Only 4 months has sailed by. It's good to hear from someone that
Turkmen already malding? Yeah, what's up with that? Why are the Uzbeks and the Tatars and the fucking Turkmen like they're always bald? Is that what it is? That's interesting. Anyway, new nuke takes just dropped. Just checking in on the globe emojis. Nuclear war is bad, very bad. Don't get me wrong, but based on my research so far, it's more survivable than you think. And then this person sells his like nuclear preparedness kit. So, you know, good on that guy. He's just trying to make his own money, you know. He's just trying to fucking make a living this way. 100%. As my followers know, I've been reading about nuclear war long before this current excitement. Very survivable with appropriate planning. Survivors might be tweeting and filling a Form 1040 a year or two after a nuke exchange. Nuclear winter does not exist and is based on flawed mathematic models as both dust plumes from the blast do not reach high enough and the urban fire's smoke does not go high enough. The same models say wildfires should kill us every year. They do not. If you prepare 30 to 60 days worth of food, you will survive the worst of the logistic disruptions as things resume to a productive economy. There has been extensive preparations for continuance of governance. It will be bad, but we can make it through if we prepare. Just follow the playbooks and read some docs from FEMA. We can all pull together through anything. Keep in mind that report was written when there was many times more nuclear weapons than now. Okay.
That was on the front page of Reddit. That's why he said that, lol.
The people that say this are also the same people who are like, the government's trying to get me to wear a mask. That's fucking genocide, brother. This is just like what happened to the Jews in the Holocaust. Like, and then they turn around and they're like, I would survive a nuclear fallout. I would survive it. No, you wouldn't. No, you fucking wouldn't, dumbass. You all laugh, but you know I'm right. Some remnants of USG would come out of a bunker, deploy people as reconstruction workers and tax paychecks. And there's enough internet infrastructure outside USA that Twitter would be back up soon enough. Like, this dude thinks he'd still be fucking tweeting through the nuclear holocaust, dude. Someone said prepping his goop for mediocre white men. That's 100% true.
Thank you for your strength.
Did a nuclear warhead tweet these? Dude, there is something wrong in the minds of the Ameribrain, okay? There is something wrong with the American male's brain. If COVID is like impending doom, they side with COVID. If nuclear holocaust is at the precipice, they side with the nukes. What is going on? If Godzilla fucking actually came out of a goddamn crevice on the planet, okay, in a volcanic lava explosion, they would side with Godzilla. They'd be like, nah, dude, actually fucking Godzilla is a species of alien that is slated to go extinct. And as a matter of fact, like, first of all, I could take him. And secondly, it's not even that big of a deal if it fucking kills a bunch of people, actually. Like, there is no way. There is no fucking planet in which like these guys won't side with the thing that is like an actual existential threat. And also beautiful that like the first point there is like not that
Another month, another accidental automatic
the first point is not that like, you know, a percentage of humans are dead now. It's the government will rebuild infrastructure quite quickly so we can go back on Twitter.
Love you, Hasan. Thank you for everything you do.
Bro, you picked a bad example. I would absolutely side with Godzilla. Bro, Godzilla doesn't care about you. Okay? Godzilla still has like a fucking laser on his head that would still wipe you out immediately. Okay?
Yes.
Why are there so many people who are like, I want nukes, when you realize the UK and USA haven't actually sent troops to help Ukraine? What is going on the planet? I guess like it was due for us to have another fucking, you know, Cold War so that everybody could comprehend how fucking stupid that is as a concept. I feel like I need to explain with like a helpful explainer from Kurgazox or something what would fucking happen if a city was nuked, because people just simply cannot comprehend.
Smile.
No, Godzilla would not care about you. Godzilla does not care about you. Like barely a handful of people on this planet care about you. Why the fuck would Godzilla care about you, dude? Come on. And that goes for all of us.
Bottles of wine and these MF throwing away perfectly good vodka SMH.
The world can have a small nuclear war. Could a small nuclear war reverse global warming? Okay, this is an alpha brain take. This is from 2011. And honestly, this is an alpha brain take. This is just straight up like crypto dumbasses like war for Bitcoin. Oh, I saw this one. I stand with, I think he did an apology tweet too, right? Or apology video too. He's like, I'm sorry, I was wrong. He says, why I stand with Russia? Ukraine-Russia war. War, this is good for Bitcoin. That's awesome. That's great. Yeah. Wow. You guys really hate a player for being, you know, for seeing the silver lining, for being a glass half full kind of guy. Kind of fucked up, okay? Kind of fucked up that you are against him for seeing the silver lining of just straight up fucking war, okay? Crypto burrows be normal, challenge, impossible difficulty. What? Lori Lightfoot versus Italians? What the fuck? Yeah, I saw Ahmadinejad. I saw his tweet. Have you seen this take yet? I can't emphasize how historic and important this is. Putin is basically like socializing the means of production, concentrating the productive forces into the hands of the state. This isn't socialism yet, but he's building a concrete basis for it, albeit possibly unintentionally. Are you serious?
Hassle.
Yeah, dude. Socialism is when, you know, World War II, actually. Many people don't know this, but America became socialist in World War II because of a war economy. That's Marxist, Leninist, and anti-imperialist. Love the working class of my country. I support multipolarity. Abolish NATO. Workers of the world unite. Like, I don't think this guy is faking it. I think this is like legit, like a fucking dude who actually thinks Putin is he just wants. What about this take? Russians are feeling the pain, but if they depose Putin, this could go away fast. Yeah, totally, man. Yeah, no, absolutely. That's actually how you do it. Hey, Putin. Hey, Putin. Hey, stop it.
Wide peepo happy.
Stop it right now, dude. Fucking, you stop it. I love Putin. Anyone who disagrees can pound salt. Russian tanks, US tanks, they, them. I think you saw this. What is this? Oh, I did. I already retweeted it last night. I fucking love that. We'll look at that in a second. I mean, this is the Servant of the People show, right? Which is also the name of the party, which is literally like a show kind of like Veep, where Zelensky, who at the time was a comedian, runs for office.
It's been 21 months.
Which is ironic because then it actually became the reality.
Sussy peepo kiss for you, chat hassle.
But yeah, Putin is now accusing Ukrainian soldiers of using civilians as human shields. Oh, I haven't heard that one before. What an interesting take. I wonder where Vladimir Putin got that one from. Putin is speaking to his Security Council. He says, I will never abandon my conviction that Russians and Ukrainians are one people, but the way the battle is going shows we are fighting neo-Nazis.
I apologize. What I read earlier.
He claims Ukraine is using civilians and foreigners as human shields. Yeah, I've never heard that one before, dude. What an interesting take. I wonder where he got that one from. I wonder. Bro, you can't plagiarize Israel's homework and then change a couple words in it to make it seem like you have a totally different. Put it in Turnitin, okay? You're fucked.
But have you seen a Turkish?
You're fucked. You put that shit and turn it in, and everybody knows you plagiarized that shit. You can't copy Israel's homework, motherfucker. He's like, yeah, if I say neo-Nazi, and it's not I'm not saying Gaza. We are saying, Ukraine. We are saying neo-Nazi. No one will ever know this. It's very different. Very different type of propaganda we're doing, okay? Essentially, Putin is responding to the international criticism of the huge civilian toll in the war in Ukraine, even from allies, by saying it's all Ukrainian Nazis who did it. Our soldiers and officers are trying to prevent civilian casualties and suffer losses themselves. Significant that Putin is publicly addressing the Russian casualties in Ukraine. Families are getting payouts as much as 7 million rubles, about 65 grand. Russian soldiers and officers act courageously like real heroes. Our armed forces completely understand what they are fighting for and know they are right, giving their lives to save their fellow soldiers in battle. Our armed forces and the Donbass militia show mass heroism. Putin says the special operation in Ukraine is going according to plan and in full compliance with the timetable. All tasks set during the special operation in Ukraine are being accomplished successfully. Yeah, totally. It just seems super successful that, they still have literal fucking Bayraktars ripping convoys into shreds. Let's be real. It's not very successful. And the reason why it's not successful is the reason why they have started to now actively fucking bomb civilian territories so they can overtake said civilian territories. And that is not going to be good either, by the way. Of course, that's not going to be good because then you're inevitably going to get to an insurgency. You're going to get to a situation where, like, you don't know where the fuck the fire is coming from. Civilians are going to start shooting at your army, your military. And that's horrible because then you're going to shoot back and actually start clapping civilians who are now declared enemy combatants. Terrible, dude. Absolutely terrible, terrible business. Macron has talked to Putin. I know he was not happy with the conversation. And also Zelensky is